Hey everyone, welcome to Dr. Retro's Video Game Finds Part 125. And as you've noticed, thanks to your guys' feedback, I've asked the guy who made my new intro, Roy Sloothaak, to make me a shorter one because the previous one was a bit too long. So big thanks to him for cutting it short for me, and thanks to you guys for the feedback. So let's start with a big set of Super Nintendo games, and this week is pretty much all about Nintendo. As far as I can see now, there is one non-Nintendo item, but that item is, I think, rare, doesn't even begin to describe it. It's the first time in my collecting career that I've seen it, and I got it thanks to someone of you who gave me a link and said, hey, aren't you looking for this? So, but that will be in the end. So, Super Nintendo, Phantom 2040, or 2040, Super Star Wars, Goof Troop with a little cigarette burn, Primal Rage, Prince of Persia, Yogi Bear Cartoon Capers, Mortal Kombat, Spirou, or Robodoos as we call him over here, another Goof Troop, which is supposed to be quite a good game, Goof Troop, Super Off-Road, Super R-Type, which is a hard game, Mickey Mania, Daffy Duck, The Marvin Missions, Uni Rally, Chaos Engine, and Donkey Kong Country 2. The next pile we have Total Carnage, Alien 3, Lemmings, let's start here, Turn and Burn No Fly Zone, Superstar Gunner, Lemmings, Tetris Attack, Killer Instinct, Cybernator, Merlin, Young Merlin, Pilot Wings, Super Mario All-Stars, Batman Returns, Aladdin, Jungle Book, Gods, and Power Monger. These are the last few Super Nintendo games before we get to the complete in-box Super Nintendo. Pilot Wings, F-Zero, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, SimCity, Super Mario Kart, Final Fight, SimCity, Home Alone, Pinball, Super Pinball Behind the Mask, Mario World, International Superstar Soccer Deluxe. Then there is this Super Mario All-Stars set, which is an SNES with one controller and Mario All-Stars, but it's also with a sticker version of Starwing, free with the set. Starwing Game of the Year 1993. So it's quite a late release in the Super Nintendo. There's also a complete in-box scope that we have here. But the thing that I missed in this listing is that it doesn't have the receiver. It has the scope, it has the game, it has the manual, etc., but it doesn't have the receiver. So if any of you have a spare loose receiver that works, let me know, because I'm interested. Also, if you have some spare Game Boy Color battery lids, please let me know, because I have at least 5 or 6 Game Boy Colors that are perfectly working but are without the battery lid, and they're all different color, and can't find battery lids for them. So some portable stuff. This is one of those link cables. This is a Game Boy Micro with a protector baggie and the screen protector. It's the hot pink version. Then there's another Game Boy Micro, which is the silver version, I believe. There we have it, silver. A Game Boy Color, the lime green. And there was also a GameCube in this set with one controller. Black GameCube in good condition. Then a bunch of shitty Game Boy games. Little Einsteins, MotoGP, Meet the Robinsons, Barbie Diaries High School Mystery, looking forward to playing that, Witch, and Sonic Pinball Party and Sonic Battle 2 in 1. Also some loose cartridges, which are all crappy as well, I believe. This is Winx Club, Powerpuff Girls, horse, how do you call that in English? Manege, which is like a horse stable. This is a 3-in-1 with SpongeBob, Rugrats, and Tag the Power of Juju. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, Avatar, and Rayman 3, which is a good game. Rayman, I love Rayman. And then there's for the Game Boy Color, Alpha Team, a Lego game. And also the GameCube game with one game, Sims Part 2. And that was it for this set. And then we're going off to a, let's say, huge, because it's at least 200 Game Boy games set. For this big Game Boy set, I want to go from least interesting to most interesting, and least interesting to me at least are the pirate games. This is Hits 2000 38 in 1. Super cool Game Boy 320 in 1. USA version no repeat 92 in 1. DuckTales 16M 2004. No clue why you would do that. This is a strange thing I've never seen before. Game Boy Color. It had a label, but it's off, and this is loose, but it's not opening. Not sure what's in there. I'm gonna try that out. Out of Gas. Not sure if that's actually a game or a pirate. Looks to me like a pirate. Then we have Pokemon Crystal Pirate version. SD Grapple. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Then some obvious fakes. Tarzan, Flintstones, Navy Seals. Oh, a couple of Game Boy Advance fakes. Harry Potter, Driver, Donald Duck, Advance, Need for Speed, Mario Kart Super Circuit. And here we have Need for Speed Underground, Tom and Jerry's Infernal Escape, which actually looks real to me. This is real, this is not a fake. Super Duper Sumos. And this last one is Dragon Ball Z, the Legacy of Goku. And then this last one is a 21 in 1 with a battery flap. So if this has how do you call those vibrating things in there, rumble packs, not sure. Gonna have to test that out. By the way, I've bought this set largely unseen. I know it's over 200 games, and I paid about €1 a piece, and I know a couple of titles that are in here, but most of them I have no clue. So for me it's just as exciting as it is for you, because I have no clue what's in here. Well, exciting. I think it's okay. It's fun. FIFA. Sean blah blah snowboarding. Jazz Jackrabbit. Now that's awesome. Jazz Jackrabbit is amazing. Spider-Man, Harry Potter and the something something. I love Harry Potter, by the way. Dexter's Lab, Hamtaro, Lord of the Rings, Blender Bros. Never heard of that. Treasure Planet, Salt Lake, Matt Hoffman Pro BMX, Muppet Pinball Mayhem, and another Harry Potter. Dogs, Jungle Book, FIFA, Need for Speed Carbon, Super Bust-A-Move, Chronicles of Narnia. So far it's all junk except for the Jazz Jackrabbit. This is X Games, Columns Crown, Colin McRae, Gadget Racing, Metabots, Tony Hawk, another Metabots. Oop, that one's on the floor now. Rayman Advance, Droopy's Tennis Open. Not the kind of titles I was hoping for in the Game Boy Advance department. Rec Room Challenge, but I bought this for the other games, the Game Boy games and the Game Boy Color games. I was kind of expecting that these would be shit. This is called Lady Sia. I've never heard of this one before. It kind of looks like it could be a rare game. The Revenge of the Smurfs, another copy of X Games. Tony Hawk 2, Godzilla Domination, yeah, and Bully, Millionaires, and there's one on the floor, and that is the wonderful Star X. Never heard that, so might be rare. I don't think so, but it might be. These are the Game Boy Color games, and these are getting a little bit more interesting. Kirikou. Monster, Dracula, Crazy Vampire, Tony Hawk 2, Tintin, Temple of the Sun, Prisoners of the Sun, Hugo, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Then we have Conker's Pocket Tales, which was before Conker was a badass. This is Power Quest, Donkey Kong Country, Spider-Man, Bugs and Lola Bunny in Het Wortelavontuur, which translates to The Carrot Adventure. And what? Little Mermaid 2 Pinball Frenzy. Wow. I didn't know that existed, and I don't think I wanted to know. Then the next pile we have Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Ultimate Fighting Championship, Rainbow Six, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors, and Lego Alpha Team. We already saw that in the earlier set. Another Power Quest, Grand Theft Auto, Rugrats 720, Superstar Soccer 2000, Rayman 2 Forever, Rugrats Totally Angelica, Snoopy Tennis, Tom and Jerry, Wario Land 2, oh no, VIP, which was that horrible Pamela Anderson show, Wario Land 3, FIFA 2000, R-Type DX, Super Bomberman or Pocket Bomberman, Tweety and Sylvester, Powerpuff Girls, Elmo Grolic Land, Grouchland. Oh yeah, Oscar was a Grouch. Ultimate Surfing, Dexter's Lab, Elevator Action, Crazy Bikers. Then we have Rayman, Harry Potter, Dukes of Hazzard, and Matt Hoffman Pro BMX. This is the first stack of Game Boy Classic games, and this is where it gets interesting, at least I think so. I expect so, let's put it that way. Barbie Game Girl. This is Montana's Movie Madness Tiny Toon Adventures Part 2. Oh, Kid Icarus, nice. Batman Animated Series, nice. Mario Land 1, Burai Fighter Deluxe, Tetris, Battle of Olympus, Robocop vs. Terminator, Lucky Luke. I didn't know about those, that Kid Icarus, by the way, so that's a nice surprise. Gargoyle's Quest, also didn't know about that one. DuckTales, Terminator 2, Super Mario Land, Tetris, Little Mermaid, Star Saver, Adventure Island, Tetris, Prehistoric Man, Super Mario Land, Monster Max, which is also a rare game I believe, Nemesis, Hercules, Jimmy Connor Tennis, Mario Land, F1 Pole Position, Bionic Commando, also nice, Square Deal, also nice, F1 Race, Tennis, Super Mario Land, oh, Mega Man 3. I did know about that one, but still nice to see it's actually in there. Lion King, Godzilla, F1 Race, Double Dragon Part 3, Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan, Killer Instinct, and Yoshi's Cookie. Wario Land, Mario Land 3, Bugs Bunny, oh, Shadow Warriors, Tetris, Soccer, Metroid 2, also knew about that one. Dennis, NBA Jam, Power Rangers the movie, and Mario Land. That's a whole lot of Mario Land, by the way. Darkwing Duck, Tetris, WWF King of the Ring, another Gargoyle's Quest, another Mario Land, Total Carnage, The Flintstones, the movie game, Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja, Asterix, and R-Type with a effed up label, unfortunately. The next pile, and it starts off good because this Starhawk is quite a rare game. It's a shoot 'em up and complete in box. This one goes for a lot of money. Flintstones, Treasure of Sea, no, King Rock Treasure Island, Universal Soldier, World Cup, Miss Pac-Man, and Super Mario Land. If anyone wants a Super Mario Land, I have plenty. Snoopy's Magic Show, Boxel, which I think is rare, or very common. There was something about this game. Burai Fighter Deluxe, Pinball Dreams, or Pinball Fantasies. Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan, Terminator 2, Solar Striker, Jordan vs. Bird, Xenon 2, which I loved on the PC, Dr. Franken, Tetris, Mario Land, Tennis, Ren and Stimpy Vidiots, Jurassic Park. This is Micromaniacs, Mega Man 1, Adventure Island, Terminator 2, Defender Joust, Arcade 4 Classic, Smurfs, Bugs Bunny, Donkey Kong, Tasmania, Double Dragon, Asterix and Obelix, the Dalian Opus, Super Mario Land, Cool World, Daffy Duck, Mario and Yoshi, Tennis, which is fake, Motocross Maniacs, Tetris, F1 Race. I think F1 Race is one of the most common Game Boy games. World Cup, Mario Land 2, Movie Madness again, 007, Tetris. This is Tiny Toon Adventures, Bab's Big Break. Jungle Book. Try saying that 10 times, by the way. Wacky Sports, DuckTales, Blues Brothers, Street Fighter 2, Universal Soldier, and another Tetris. There's at least 10 Tetrises in here. Dr. Mario, Burger Time Deluxe, Fortress of Fear, Super Stars, WWF Superstars, Best of the Best Karate, Nemesis, and Kirby's Dream Land. We're not there yet. There's also some certain little monsters. Since it's multiple games, it's not Pokemon, but it's Pokemen. Ruby, Yellow, Blue, Gold, Silver, Red, Silver. And 2 times Pinball, which is not a horrible game. Pinball is a fun game. I love it. 2 more items before we call it quits for this week. And the first one is also Nintendo. Oh, let's zoom out a bit. It's a Mario Cement Factory Game & Watch. Tabletop in fair condition. Still 100% functional. The top is a bit faded or discolored, but that's always the case. Sad thing is, it's missing the battery lid, which is also often the case. I don't understand, how do you lose such a thing? It's so vital to your game. How do you lose that? I don't know, but a lot of people do. So that is the Game & Watch, and then there's one more item which is not Nintendo, and it is insanely rare. And I don't think I'm exaggerating by saying that. It's for the PlayStation 1, and you know how big of a PlayStation 1 lover I am and collector I am, and I had never seen it for sale. I think I started my search for it about 3 years ago, and it never popped up until someone sent me a link, and I instantly bought it. It's not complete because it's missing the game, but it's a collector's edition which has just the normal regular game, so I'll find that. The game is not the thing, it's about the box and the content. This is the German exclusive Spider-Man limited edition, or limitierte Sonderedition, and yeah, that's it. It's a big box. It's PAL, it's European, and it comes with, of course, this cool cardboard box. The game, which is not there, but it's just a standard German release, so I can pick that up anytime I want for a couple of euros. The special thing is it comes with a limited Spider-Man comic that, as far as I know, only got released with this set, so the comic itself might be rare as well. And a Spider-Man t-shirt. And this is still, as you can see, new. Both the comic and the t-shirt are new, and it's just missing the game. So I'm super happy to have this, and I got this from a link from one of you, my followers, and I'm very grateful for that. I thanked him 1,000 times, and I can't thank him enough, because this is so incredibly hard to find. And again, a tip to all of you guys, or a hint: if you can buy something rare, even if it's not complete, buy it. Next week or the week after, I will be getting in another limited edition set for the PlayStation 1 that I've been looking for years and years, and it's not complete, but I already have one piece because I bought that earlier. again with this, even if I saw just the box, just the t-shirt, just the comic, I would have bought it, because the chances are that you will find a box copy which is missing something and you can complete it. And if it's already complete, you just sell it off again and help someone else complete his set, and you get your money back or even more. So that's my final word for today. Make sure you buy something like this if you see it. So that was it for this week. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like me on facebook.com/drretromd, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.